Hello, hello, hello. Let me answer this thing really quick here. I truly, yeah, it was somebody who was like texting me about a reading. They wanted to do a reading, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So it's like, so yeah, a lot of times people will hit me up and the one that, like, I guess they think I do like readings for people online, like on Facebook Live. I don't do that. Usually readings are pretty personal and private. And if somebody wants to get a free reading, I would host it on, Facebook or something like that as a live reading. But yeah, I generally recommend doing personal and private readings. So we're using the Ancestors and Angels deck tonight. I don't know, I felt like it. I was like, ooh, maybe my boyfriend might show up. You never know. So, he's that really cute trader card that's in there. Hey, Marlette, how are you? Anyway, this is the weekend energy forecast, and I am doing the Angels and Ancestors deck. And, oh, okay. Hey, Heather, how are you? Um, Marlette, I'm going to do the weekend energy forecast, and then I will go and do your reading for you. We've got just probably like maybe, let's see if there's another little card that comes out. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got several cards here. Let's take a look. This is the weekend energy forecast. So what's the stuff that we're going to have to deal with this weekend? What's coming in? And of course, some insight to how we are going to overcome any obstacles through there. So let's start with this baby. So this is all about love. We're all going to feel love, love, love this weekend. So we're going to have a lot of love energy coming in. There was a reading that I did last week, and I think it was on the love deck, and it was about letting your friends help you out. So it's kind of makes me laugh because what I'm getting here is your wingman or your wing woman will actually come through and help you kind of get into what I call the mingling mode. The mingling mode. So this is a good romantic energy that's coming in. A lot of new, I'm getting new prospects in the field there. Now, what is our obstacle? Our obstacle is about being too stuck in a routine or idea. All right, so, and I'm going to say it like this. So this is like for my friend that will say, I only date guys that are taller than me. The males that will say, I only date women that have guns smaller than mine. Meaning that they got to have little arms, or something to that effect. And so the obstacle here when we're looking at love and making love connections, the obstacle here is that we are too grounded or too set in our ways, that we are missing out on excellent opportunities, too set in our ways that we are missing out on very important love opportunities. And then our help, and this is going to reflect back to our wingman or wing woman here, is that we really don't trust our own instincts. And that we are going to ask our circle, our group, our friends, our BFFs, we're going to ask them for their instinct, it's kind of like you all are, having a drink or having, appetizers or whatever. You're going to be asking your friends, okay, what do you pick up on him? Do you like him? What do you think about him? Is he cool? Is he a good guy? Is he going to treat me right? Does he have another girlfriend on the side? all of those things. You're not going to be feeling confident in asking yourself, so you're going to ask your friends. And actually, this is an excellent opportunity because your friends will tell you exactly what they pick up on this person that you're talking to. They're going to tell you, no, like, thumbs up, thumbs down, maybe thumb up and thumb down, I don't know, somewhere through there. But they're going to give you an honest perspective on how they see this person and how that they will be with you in that. All right, so here's the issue. Okay. You're a very picky person, and sometimes your pickiness holds you back. And I don't mean that in an ugly way. I mean that in sometimes you're so fixated on something being in a particular way, or that person looking in a particular, looking a particular way. That's maybe the work that they do, something about them that you'll find wrong. Even though everyone might tell you they're a really good person and that would be a really good match, you might really enjoy yourself, whatever, you have this little part of you that wants to kind of hold on to your singleness, I'm going to call it like that. You'll find something wrong about that person or those people, something along that line. And then the very last card in our weekend energy is looking at the dream and journey, or the drum, and it's upside down. So this is a point of being very realistic, and I'm going to say almost to a point of being too realistic. Kind of going back to that, you have this idea in your head how you want things, and you want this person to be, and they have to exactly be within that. So you're really not quite open for new things or new concepts, new kind of people. You're really kind of over there still looking where you have been. So depend on your friends to kind of help open the door and show you something a little different. You may not, you may find yourself that, you're like just not interested in that person. But it is about the experience of getting out and trying new things. So, Marlette had texted me earlier today, and she was just like, I need a reading, but other things going on in the way. And she said she wanted to get a reading about her, and is he a new love, or is he the guy I've seen on your post? Because I like the name. I'm like, the vibration in the name alone, Marlette, is like, I dig this guy's vibe already. Cabral on that last name, Mario Cabral, is very interesting. And, and I've got to put my Spanish flair to it. All right, so for you, I'm going to choose these romance lover deck. If we were doing a private reading, I would have a different deck out. It's a little bit of the pictures in it are a little bit lewd. They're like definitely 17 and older cards. I might even say like over 17, 18 and older, because there's some of those pictures on there. But it's a really, really good, you want to look into the total vibration of a relationship, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. It's a really phenomenal deck. It's my love magic deck. But yeah, I don't do readings like publicly with them, because those cards, there's some pictures on there, okay? I'm not like totally a prude about stuff, but yeah, that can be a little bit on the risque side. Alright, so this is, 2002, and he's 2002. You were born on a cool day of the year, and so was he. He's got Roger Taylor's birth date. Roger Taylor was the drummer from the band Queen. Alright, so give us some insight into Kinalu. How do you say it? Well, of course you can't tell me how you say his name. I can't hear it. But we'll call him KC, because those are his initials. So tell us about MC and KC and their relationship. Is it healthy? Is it a divine intervention through there? I like divine interventions. Divine interventions on a relationship are fun. Okay, well, 1, 2. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, that last one, it was a card that was flipped upside down, so we're going to use that card. Okay. Okay, wow. Okay, so are you ready, girl? Okay, this is a reading for Marlette and her significant other. Alright, and so we are using Doreen Virtue's Lovers deck. The angels, or I guess it's the angelic lover or something like that. And the first card that comes up is the children card, and it's upside down. And what I'm getting on here is that, okay, girl, I'm going to say it like this. What I'm picking up on here is that when you guys met and you guys connected, that both of you are almost like childlike. I'm going to say, when we're teenagers, and, even as an old woman, I've, felt this way, so, don't sit there and go, oh, she's dogging me, because it's not. But sometimes we get this infatuation, and we get this connection, and it's overwhelming. And we're like, oh my God, I have met the person, and they're like, you only known them for 3 hours. And you're like, no, you don't understand it. We are so connected. And in this energy, what I'm feeling is that you guys were extremely connected, but in that kind of teen fashion, that easy infatuation, where, I'm going to say almost like love at first sight. Okay, so that is how the relationship has started, and I'm not going to say it's the basis or the foundation, but there's a lot of that kind of lovey-dovey feeling-ish through there. So it's kind of a really cool card on that. Now, an obstacle, and this is the retreat card. And the obstacle in here is that you guys are both a lot in the world. Friends and friends and hanging out, and there's so much, what I'm going to call, and this is kind of an obstacle here. There is so much connected within your friend and your social world and etc. that the relationship, or what you are with him right now, needs to be a little bit more closed off, or not so easily influenced from the outside world. It's like there's other people that are in the picture, and I'm not meaning trying to get your man, or some guy's trying to get you. It's not like that. There's so many people that are playing a part in this relationship that you and KC really haven't had a really good opportunity to be. And when I'm saying intimate, I'm not talking about sex or physical intimacy. I'm talking about spiritual and emotional intimacy. You guys are crazy about each other, and there's a lot of crazy, good, groovy, love that energy. But you need to do a little work on some real connection between you both, and connecting your vibes, connecting your heart with each other. Um, this kind of plays into it. You guys are going to be you're going to kind of hit a place in this relationship where you're going to be, and I'm going to say on different schedules, um, doing things at different times. So you have to work 3 or 4 times harder to be able to spend that quality time with each other. It's something that, and I'm going to say it's not like it's a needed separation, but it's been placed in your path. And I'll tell you what, this is what I'm getting. It's in order to see if you guys are able to prioritize your time to have some quality time with each other. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder. Absence does not make the heart grow fonder. Both of you have to, especially when this craziness on your schedules comes up, you guys are going to have to really make an effort to be able to be with each other, connect with each other, see with each other, or see each other, spend time with each other. And this is where that test coming in. Remember you said, I said a couple of cards back about how there's a lot of people that are involved in your relationship, and it's kind of like a group relationship in many ways. You guys are going to have to really focus on how you want to spend your time with each other, especially since you're going to have some difficulties seeing each other and being with each other. It's about putting that effort for quality time. And sometimes quality time means that you got to leave your friends over in the corner, leave your friends in the corner. This is a question of, is it worth it? Okay. This is a question of, is it worth it? You have some, and I'm going to say you guys have some doubts coming up in this, especially when the both of you have to kind of like make an effort to see each other, to be with each other. In there, that there'll be some frustration because it seems like things just don't work out the way that you want them to work out. Scheduling doesn't happen the way that you want scheduling to happen. But I will say I do feel like there is a break to that. That there will be things that come together. You're just going to have to put more effort into making them happen. And I'm getting like you're going to have to give up some of your things in order to make time to be with KC, and also KC's going to have to make some time in order to be able to devote that to you. Now, with that in mind, this is actually going to be a really, with that in mind, this has the potential to be a really beautiful, intense relationship with a lot of trust, a lot of confidence between the both of you. Knowing that you are a priority and that KC is a priority for you. In fact, Marlette, I'm going to say it's going to be about the first time that you guys have had that you have personally had a relationship, as well as KC having a relationship, that you both can be very confident in the trust and the integrity that you guys build up. So you guys build up a lot of trust, a lot of faith, a lot of good vibration between each other. And you're going to love the last card, girlfriend. It's a really powerful card passion. Things work that way. He becomes, you guys become very important loves with each other, body, mind, and spirit. Really, really good connection. Make sure that you keep the connection open and that you don't hesitate to say things that are on your heart or on your mind, because that can, especially if they're kind of like, I'm gonna like, not saying you don't trust them, but maybe there's a little bit of a weakness in you. Don't hesitate to kind of work through that with him, with KC, so that you guys build up that integrity. So, that was a public love reading, and I'd asked her to give me some information about, their name and their birth date, so that I can connect in with their vibration. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. So peace, love, and harmony. So this was kind of like a twofold reading. We did get our weekend energy forecast. Okay, it's a great weekend to play the field and have a good time. But sometimes you're too damn picky in what you want.